Hey everybody, welcome back to the tree fort at the outpost near Lantern 1 in the FLA. Thecariboudave here. I'm going to talk to you today briefly about the Arcturus, or Arcturus. It's an 80% wool blend blanket. I like it and I want to review it for you, just tell you what I think. Stay tuned. Okay everybody, I'm back with another blanket review. In an earlier video, I reviewed an Arcturus wool blanket, 100% wool, a Pendleton blanket, which is 100% wool, and a Snug Pack Jungle Pack, and I hopefully will put the link up in one corner of the video so you can take a look at that. This is the Arcturus blanket. It is a 80% wool blend, 20% synthetic. It is made in India. When I got it, it did have a kind of a chemical smell, but it was more of a I don't know, I would call it a soap smell. Supposedly it's been triple washed to make it soft, and it does have a pretty soft hand. It is definitely not as thick as the Arcturus blanket. It's thinner than the Pendleton, but it has a much tighter weave, and it also has this nice whip-stitched end on it, and it seems to hold together pretty well. It's fairly wind resistant. I haven't really sat outside with it, kind of by a campfire or anything like that, but I do like it a lot. The only drawback to it, and I think it'll wear off over time, it kind of reminds me of some of the old army blankets my grandmother had around that felt like they had been used a lot and were worn off. Is this one definitely has a lot of fuzz coming off of it. I used a vacuum cleaner, a little bit right there, so it tends to lose a little bit of fuzz, and I'm sure over time it'll wear off the top of the weave and go away. But I used a little vacuum cleaner, my stick vacuum, on it, and that kind of took care of the problem. I used that a couple times. But this is the Arcturus blanket. I do think it was around $40, and I think it was a pretty good value for the money. Again, it's not really a bushcrafting, heavy-duty, go out in the snow and camp kind of blanket. You probably could do that. Probably be handy to have around a campfire. It's not quite as big as an entire queen-size bed. It does hang over the edge, but only by an inch or two when it overhangs, so it really isn't. Lengthwise, it's fine. Widthwise, it's a little skinny. It would be great on a full-size bed, definitely a twin-size bed if you were thinking of using that full-time. But I have a queen, and I used it on there, and it wasn't a big deal. This is the Arcturus blanket. Again, $40. It says it's washable. Give me a second, and I will find the label. There's the label. All right, so here's your label, and it was an Amazon purchase. And there's info on 80% wool, 20% synthetic. You could probably hand wash it. I don't think I'd put it in a dryer because that'll tend to really cause it to have a lot of fuzz come off of it, but I would hang dry it if I did wash it. This is Thecariboudave coming to you from the FLA in the tree fort here. With my review of the Arcturus wool 80% blend blanket. Remember, do what you can where you are with what you have. Please like, thumbs up, and subscribe, and watch some of my videos. I do some travel videos as well as gear reviews. See you around. Thanks for watching. And today I'm going to be doing a review of my dog tripping through the weeds.